Lavender Egg. This is your tarot horoscope for the first week of March, and this week's cards are the Hierophant and the Hangman. Both of these cards are all about perspective because they can be very opinionated. And starting off, the Hangman is all about being paused in some way. You know, this type of energy is where you feel as if you are being forcefully stopped in some way, and the whole purpose is so that you can see some sort of alternate perspective. The entire point of it is that you're looking at it a little bit wrong. There will be no more pause until you see this differently. So basically it's telling you to be a little bit more open-minded this week, and especially in areas that you feel as if have had little progression. If you feel as if there's some sort of area that is not really working out in your favor, or you're not really sure why you keep running into obstacles, then maybe you need to look at it in a different kind of way. This card also talks about perspective, in which I just see it this way, and maybe other people will argue with me because of that. And that is okay. This card tells you that holding your own beliefs is something that you are entitled to, and you do not need to feel bad about it. So there might be elements this week in which you feel as if people disagree with you, or maybe they just do not understand, and that's okay. But you're going to have to accept it this week, basically. This card also tells you that if you feel as if this is the end all be all, like this is the answer to something, you might be wrong. And so if you are internalizing something and thinking like, no, this must be the reason, like I'm convinced of this, maybe it's time to look at areas of where that might not be real. You know, it might not be true. And I think that this is where sometimes we get a little bit more caught up in our own head, in our perspective, and thinking that like we're always right. And this card isn't telling you to second guess yourself necessarily, but it does tell you to be a little bit more mindful about where you stand and how you're looking at things. That could definitely have a big impact on what the present circumstances are for you right now. So if you feel like things are paused or there is some sort of change you want, maybe just look at it from a different perspective. The Hierophant is all about tradition and morals. It's a very ethical card because it talks all about how you see life, what you believe life is. These are your own personal beliefs, and sometimes this can actually be faith-based values. And this card is very important to a lot of people because it's their morals and what they stand on. And this tells you that you have the right to set that code of values, these ethics, the things that are truly important to you in this life. You know, the Hierophant could be, it really matters a lot to me to start a family and have kids. Or it could be, I really want to graduate college and I want to build my career. Whatever that looks like to you. Sometimes this is about the values that you see. It could be about the opinions you hold. Some people feel as if you're an artist, that's not a sustainable career. Other people feel as if, well, that would be their dream career and they could totally make it work. They believe that, of course, it'll work. And so it's all about perspective of what you truly believe and what you see as possible in this life. And so basically, the Hierophant this week tells you, like, it's okay to have your own personal beliefs. It's okay to have certain values. And most of all, it doesn't have to be the same as everyone else's. It's okay to have a different desire for your life. It is okay to do things differently or to do things out of order in a way. Whatever is best for you, whatever is your choice for how you're going to live your life. But this card is definitely about people who are not able to budge on how they see things. And so this tells you to be a little bit more open-minded this week towards other people's beliefs, but also understanding that, hey, to each their own, we're all different, you know. And I think that this is saying to be a little bit more confident in what you see as being possible for your life. This tells you that your thoughts really create your reality. And I think leaning into this side of yourself this week will be really good for you, especially understanding why certain things are important to you. Because we all have experiences that make us hold certain beliefs. And I think that this is telling you to be open-minded to other people's, but also accepting yours for what it is instead of always trying to, I don't know, if you're one of those people that feels like, oh, it's not okay to feel this way, then maybe this is for you. But this week is definitely going to bring a lot of elements that show you what your perspective is and why you see things. You will definitely reflect on past experiences that have cultivated this perspective as well, but it's really important that you allow yourself to accept it for what it is and to understand that everyone has different viewpoints, and that's okay. You don't have to argue with people, but you can actually be a little bit more curious to find out more about what's important to the people around you. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and that this helps you for the first week of March. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I'll be making a video next week. Bye-bye.